Hey guys, well, we've just come from the Harbour Mall. I think it was reasonable value. It sort of looked like Western prices at the start. It was like 1,000 baht. The kid gets a wristband and they get to do all these things. So Crew did the big trampoline park. He did like a zip-liney kind of shackle exercise thing, which I think was really cool. He came down and did the drift cars, which he really loves. And so, and to be honest, he got about 20 minutes on the drift cars. Not sure whether that was because he was by himself or because that's how they do it. So that's a good amount of time for any sort of, go-kart experience that you're going to have. The things we didn't do, that Crew didn't do that you could do with that wristband was rollerblading. There was also a wall climb. And there was a few other bits and pieces that you could have done. So I guess if you wanted to kill 4 or 5 hours, for the cost of about maybe $100 for a family, this would be pretty decent sort of, for 2 kids and whatever, this would be pretty decent sort of option. Cost us 150 baht, which is probably double what we should have paid. It's about 70 baht from where we came to, like in a taxi. But Harbour Town, look, we got here at 9:30, it actually opened at 10:30. It's probably about 2 o'clock now, we're sort of winding it up, but Crew's had a great time and we've really enjoyed it too. So Harbour Mall, so it's the Harbour Mall at Pattaya Klang, which is right up the middle, basically next to the Big C. All right, we'll talk to you guys later on. Rock and roll. Okay, we're walking this way.
Okay, so guys, we just had breakfast at Green Tree. Really funny experience. So I wanted to use the toilet and Crew decided to come with me. Great toilets, which are 5 baht to utilise and get a little bit of toilet paper if you haven't got it in your handbag already. Crew was not game to go into the male side of the toilets himself. Had to come in the females with me, which he couldn't believe was a squat toilet. So no traditional toilets, it's all squat. No flush button, and Crew's like, but how do you flush the toilet? So I had to teach him about putting water down the toilet to make sure it flushes and get it going through the system. So a whole new experience for Crew and a reality check on just how lucky we are to have our sewage systems the way we do and all that sort of stuff. But funny to see Crew's reaction to a toilet. So we'll be on to the next adventure and talk to you soon. Okay, so now we're about to head up Soi 3 off Beach Road. So we're heading up to Soi 3 to head to Siam. So it has a rooftop bar and usually has happy hour on cocktails, which we're hoping to take Crew to tonight. So we can have a look at the Pattaya sign and the amazing view from Siam. So we're just going past the A1 hotel where we stayed a few years ago. Not too bad. It's shaped like a cruise ship, as Scott said earlier. But the worst thing was when we did come, they gave us 2 single beds. So you just always got to be careful with when booking a room that you get a double bed, not 2 single beds. But they did quickly change us to a room that we had a double bed in, so all good. So the big blue building ahead is Siam. So up the top there is the rooftop bar. and that's where we hope to hang out sometime either tonight or tomorrow night. Go and have a look at it, show crew the views from up there. It's pretty amazing. And then we'll probably do a sky bar at the Hilton another night. So pretty cool sky bars they have here. It'd be amazing if we had them in Australia. So all the bars are still closed. It's 11:15 here in.
No drinks in that one. Or maybe it's that one.
Wasn't bad when we stayed this end of the of Pattaya, but I don't think I'd stay here again. I like the area we stay in now, up near LK Metro. It's close to everything that you want.
Okay, we're just going back to, I just came out of Siam at Siam and they're telling us that the happy hour of the cocktail bar, which is the Sky Bar, is 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, which is great because that should encapsulate sunset. We're going to try and get up there this week. It's that'll be pretty amazing actually. There should be some amazing signs, amazing sights. We should get sunset. Cocktails are good. Generally they've got like a DJ up there. Like last time we were there, there was a DJ playing saxophone. It's just amazing. It was so cool. So really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. So now we're going to try and get a motorbike taxi home. As soon as we find two of them. As soon as we find two motorbike taxis. Just wait here, Selena. Okay, all right, now fine. Go along, we'll walk till we find the next. You just want to find two together. Just going to try and find two motorbike taxis together and then we'll jump back. Motorbike taxis, yeah? You can go with Mum if you want. You feel a bit safer with Mum, do you? What? Because I've got one hand on the selfie stick. Probably makes probably the sense. Yeah, boys are playing some good music over there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but how cool is it? It's out. Whoa. Okay, let's do this. You like that music, didn't you? You like the rap, gangster music. Think you're a gangster, don't you? No? Okay, so we're back onto this. Oh, we're on Second Road, walking backwards. We just come from Soi 3. So we're going to Soi 4. You know what we probably should do? Probably should, if my boy can handle it, if he can walk, we can walk in the heat because he's bitching already. I'd like to walk down Soi 6. Since we're close by, it's a bit of a distance. So, Soi 6, see what's happening. I'm assuming it's dead. Crew, you'll do as you're told. You're doing it. What are you going to do? Are you going to catch your own taxi home, are you? Yeah, okay. No. I've got all the money. Something happening here. Something happening, yep. Okay. No, guys on the corner. Just one. Like I said, everything is, nothing's open. Okay, Lex Classroom. Lex Classroom is actually a great bar and it's moved up onto Soi Buakhao because that's where all the customers are. Really like Lex Classroom. That's where we played pool the other day with all the red walls. All the girls dressed in red shirts. Crew caught up on the basketball. On the basketball grand finals, the Golden State and the Celtics. Was a repeat. Golden State. It's Crew's team. Picks the winners. Oh yeah, Steph Curry, Crew, that's who you're all about, aren't you? Steph Curry, yep. So yeah, Lex Classroom, I do recommend it. Up on Soi Buakhao. About halfway up. Alright, what else we got? Things are starting to get busier. It's basically midday today, it's starting to get bloody hot. Alcazar. No idea what's happening with those guys, girls. Alcazar, famous ladyboy show, and where they also hold I think it's a Miss World ladyboy. Yeah. Okay. Where was it? Yeah, it used to always be in there, so I'm not sure what. And look, the Alcazar show is like world famous. Well, famous. I'm just wondering if it's managed to keep up with everything that's you know, the lack of customers, because I'm sure the Thais don't want to pay money to go there and see that. So, Ladyboy in Thai, Ladyboy, or Gratui. Gratui is kind of a ladyboy name, but it's not super respectful. If you wanted it to be more respectful, it would be Sao Prapet Song, which is basically translates to second type of female. So that's the more respectful. So if you're ever talking to one and you're trying to break free from their strong grip as you walk down the soy, and they're trying to call you into their bar, they want you to have a drink because you're a sexy man, and ladyboys need to make some money, have some drinks and things, and you're just trying to be respectful, you can just say Sao Prapet Song. You know, it's not your spec, you're my spec, and it's not the style of lady that I'm after. That should get you out of trouble. Whoa, bumping the camera there. Crew's found something. Oh my God. Okay. All right, Rebecca Flavel, this is for you. What do we got here? I don't know, you should be able to tell me. This is your domain. Hey? What is it, Beck? You're an aerosexual? No idea. And so, okay, so this looks like it's sitting behind the A1. Don't know what this used to be or how that it came to get there, and I don't know what they're going to do with it, but maybe they're going to do something cool. Maybe it'll be a restaurant. Like, that'd be cool, a themed restaurant. Yeah, nice. So, I mean, we're between Soi 4 and Soi 5, back on Second Road. Wow, this could be amazing. Look at the buildings over there, the back arse of the buildings. They never get any love. No one ever gives any love to the back arse of the buildings around here. You know, maintenance isn't something that's front of mind when eating dinner is. So, across the road too, yep, just more devastation really. I mean, everything we're seeing that's shuttered really used to be open. And whilst they weren't making a heap of money, they were making enough to live for a family. And there's so many businesses that are shut now, especially little restaurants. You know, so not all the bars, everyone goes, oh, the bars are all shut, the bar girls have got to go home to the farm. That's true, but the spin-off from that is that the bar girls had to eat, so there's not as many food carts. The customers that were going to the bars would have to eat, and they probably wouldn't eat off the food cart as much, but they'd go next door and sit on a plastic table with plastic chair and table, and you know, have a 60 baht, you know, gapao mu or something. You know, pad thai probably if you're a foreigner who hasn't been here much. So, oh, Soi 6. You know what? I think we'll go down Soi 6. Selena, by Soi Hock Thai. Okay, let's have a look. So half of these have been shut. Soi 6 has turned into restaurants now, because this was the deal, right? So the Thai government said, well, bars can't open. This is the first restrictions where bars can open and serve alcohol, but restaurants can. Restaurants can serve alcohol. So basically every bar changed their sign a little bit and said, okay, you know, something bar and restaurant. This bar and restaurant. You know, something and bistro. And pretty much they'd have a menu, no kitchen at all. They basically race around the street, find something to buy for someone. If the police ever came by and they'd approved that they were selling food as well, and they're allowed to sell alcohol, and they'd work till, you know, initially it was till 11 o'clock, then they'd to serve till 12 o'clock, and you know, then it sort of was probably 2 o'clock, and just on the 24th of this month, thank goodness, the government has just said, look, everything's dropped. Masks are dropped, restaurants are allowed to go back to open, massage parlours are open, go-go bars are open, bars are open. So what that means is everyone can go back to work and try and recover from 2 years of starvation pretty much. you know, they can come back and start trying to recover. What's this one? Oi, narak mai. That lady thought crew was cute. Narak means cute in Thai, so that's interesting. Okay, so soy 6 maybe. Like, this is the wrong time of day to be out of soy 6 at midday. You'd want to be here at say 2 or 3 in the afternoon, play some pool, have some beers with your mates. Good place to start. Then maybe go over to see the sunset at the Hilton Bar or Siam at the Sky Bar up there. All the girls who live here and work here upstairs, they come down just getting ready. You see a whole lot of preening and makeup and things while they all get their lunch. This will be breakfast. Someone won't get up till about 2 or 3 o'clock anyway. Must admit, I don't mind soy 6 to meet up with the friends and see what's going on, hang out. My Angels play. There's been a couple of bars and a couple of bar owners who've been introduced to down here in the past. I doubt whether they still own those bars. Pandemic's pretty much cleared out most small and medium enterprises have been destroyed by the pandemic, and that's actually in a lot of most countries, even Western countries. So big corporations have just filled the gaps. Medium enterprise, small enterprise, realistically couldn't hold on. So there's financial incentive for the largest companies in the world to encourage pandemic restrictions because it killed all their competition. Now they've got monopolies and duopolies and oligopolies. And if you look at, it's a good indication, developing countries will probably be able to have, the working class and maybe even the middle class come back. I think Western worlds are in trouble for the middle class. The middle class is expected to pay all the tax for the lower class and for everything else and work hard and get squeezed. And then, probably they've had a couple of good years and then the government comes and shuts them down. A couple of boys on their bikes, scoping it out, seeing if soy 6 is still what it once was. Well, we got see if we can get some motorbike taxis down the end here. Down the end. So there we go, soy 6. I'm not seeing half of the clubs even look like they're going to be open at all. Even though the doors are shut and it's not really opening time, but I don't think it's coming back as much. We'll see. Maybe that's by design. Maybe the government has a plan for this real estate. I mean, it's beach access real estate, really. So does that mean that the rents are more expensive? Depends who owns it. The police own a lot of the clubs around here, so maybe they get looked after a little bit. Okay, so we've got motorbike taxi there, but if we can't find a motorbike taxi, we'll do a BART bus. I just wanted to give crew a bit of a motorbike experience, as dangerous as it can be. Was that Selena?